rainy day projects, right? Going through a bunch of stuff, deciding what to scrap, what to keep. Trying to clear out some stuff in here along the walls, and I got to make room to get my three-wheeler in here, and I want to try to shift all this stuff down here into this area. Kind of open this up, be able to get at least the front end of vehicles in here and do some stuff to them. But it's a never-ending process, right? The next big project's going to be under here. That hitch definitely is a keep. Adjustable hitch. A couple pieces of rubber off the back of a brush hog. Bunch of random pieces of metal in here. A sawzall. And this is my bench grinder mount right here. I have it welded to the leg of the table here, and if you need to use it, you just swing it out, use it, and then swing it back under the table. I don't really use it that often, that's why I did it that way. You know, if I need to sharpen some blades or something, wire wheel something off, like some tools. But this is another big thing. There's actually a wedge for a splitter right there. I think I cut that off the old splitter when I made the new one, but that's another project. I don't know. I guess it's about time to drag some of this stuff out and decide what's keepable and what's not. I think this is my... Yeah, this was my grandfather's. The old Aluna pool service. Guess I gotta keep that. Probably should go put it in the old white van. But I dug a bunch of stuff off that shelf over there. I'm starting to put stuff back in there, like brake parts and stuff off some of the trucks out there. Boxes of electrical and specialty tools. I got a lot more that can go on them shelves. And we do have... I've been fighting a roof leak over here for a while. And about 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe, I put this pan there. These two pans. It pretty much catches all the stuff that comes off this old roof on the barn. I mean, it's not helping with keeping it from rotting in there, but usually I can get about a year or two before it really starts leaking again. I got to get up there and mess with it. You know how that goes. Also got that shelf over there. I can kind of reorganize a little bit. Well, figured I didn't want to bore you guys with all this stuff, rearranging and reorganizing. We have amassed a little bit of a pile on the bench that needs to get taken care of. Maybe we'll do that later. Well, it's getting there. That's that burned out plasma cutter that the plasma guy gave me. A Flex Cut 80. I don't know what's wrong with it. He didn't know what was wrong with it. I don't have a torch for it. He kept the torch, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just don't want to scrap it. Kind of sucks. I think I have another one up here. Yeah, I got a Hypertherm up there. It's a pretty big one that I found at the scrapyard the one day. They cut the hose off of it already. But the torch for that one is like $400 for the new lead. So maybe one of these days I'll feel froggy and feel like buying one. But we're getting there. We moved some stuff around, got our cart moved. Still, this corner's kind of a mess, but I pulled a lot of stuff out of there, and I got some buckets in there to catch the drips for now. One bucket anyway. Gotta move these ones, my extra ones. And we're organizing our shelf and put some 12-volt DC stuff in that tote over there. Still didn't get under there yet. That's probably a whole nother fiasco. But we got some scrap. here that needs to get taken apart. This rack, computer monitor, a couple dehumidifiers, a fan, and this radiator here has got to get cut up. So just moving stuff around, sweeping. Look at all the dirt that accumulates. All right, sweeping up, throwing stuff out. Eventually, I guess I'll get over here too. A lot of this stuff is keep. This is just scrap, but there's, like, you know, a trash can that needs to get emptied, and some dirty motors in that one. A couple empty jugs that need to get hung up with the other empty jugs in the air. Yep. Made a little shelf for my cell phone. Found this copper bracket in the hoard. I rigged that up. That's what we're doing today. All day. It's taken, I think it's like 3:30. I've been out here since like 9. Still raining. And obviously we got a pile here that needs to get processed. All that stuff needs to get taken apart. It's not too much, but there's a little bit there. Quite a few dehumidifiers. Also, like, writing on boxes, what's in them and stuff. We got some solar charge controllers up there, and some bilge pumps for a boat. And that way, it's not just a box up on the shelf. You actually know what's in it, right? Definitely getting there. Got this whole corner situated, cleaned up, moved around, stacked up somewhere else. All right. I got this big bin of wire here. So my plan is, this is all like my keep stuff. Like, there's really thick, really good stuff in here, you know, welding cables, right? Like, either this stuff needs to be stripped or it needs to be used for projects. Maybe not this stuff. All right, this can go over there with the other ones, but a lot of this stuff is really good house wire. There's a lot of really good 12-volt stuff in here. All this is from a boat. You know, this is all really good 10 gauge, 8 gauge, whatever it is. Some of it has hoops on it already. It's got a switch. Probably doesn't work. But anyway, this is my keep bin. Right, I got all kinds of heavy gauge 12-volt stuff, and just stuff that I feel like I should keep for my projects and maybe somebody else's. But maybe tomorrow I'm gonna pull all this stuff out, or another day, and then I want to push that wire in there, get rid of a lot of this stuff under here, reorganize it, pull all this out of here, because back in here next to the table I have like quite a few electric motors over there. Some of them are 36 volt DC, some are 12. I think one of them's 24 for like whatever projects somewhere down the road, but I'll reorganize them a little bit better and get this plasma cutter in that corner there, in that hole. So that's my plan. Guess we're gonna go eat dinner, and then it's still raining, still coming down out there. Guess we're gonna go eat, and then we'll attack the pile. Yeah, that's a good one.
Easy.
What's up, bud?
Come on. You see the picture I sent you?
Yeah, over there.
Behind my head. Bo, easy. Settle down.
Helicopter butt.
Yeah, Joe. He came out.
He fucking drags you all over the place, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he's strong.
Ain't nobody coming in the house though, huh?
Nah. He gets aggressive. He's really like intimidating when you're at the back door.
Yeah,
just his bark and shit.
Yeah. You're gonna give the chickens a heart attack. Really? What's that, a 1 in there? Really? I was hoping there was a transformer in here, but it doesn't look like it. Must be an inverter style amp or something. Base level, maybe there isn't no transformer in there. Alright, light iron. Number 1. Brass. Waffa. Pretty sure this can all go as brass. Should be good. Got a little bit of plastic in it, but I'll let it ride most of the time. It's a good chunk. It's like an airplane, everything's white. Big chunk of aluminum or something that gets hot. It's interesting. Maybe it's steel. It's a little copper on here. I don't know. Is it aluminum? Die cast? Die cast. Put it in with the cast aluminum. Add some weight. A little bit of number one. A little bit of asbestos. Phew. That's got a chunker in it. Looks like copper. This whole thing is die cast. Right in the cast aluminum it goes. This one I know is not. We gotta take these caps off. That's definitely worth throwing in the motor pile for 25 cents a pound, right? There's probably 3 or 4 pounds of copper in that bad boy. I'll weigh it right now as the field and let's see what it weighs. On the scale is 8 pounds. I would have to bet half that weight is copper. There's probably 4 pounds on that bad boy. 3 to 4 pounds. So what is that? What's today's price? I think today's price is $3.55 or $3.60 for number 2. So you're easily $11 right there just in copper. You know, might be closer to 14. So say even that whole pump with the field and everything and the aluminum attached to it and the irony aluminum center, I can actually go weigh it. Hold on. The armature with the pump weighs 7 pounds. All right, so let's say 16 pounds total with the other piece of cast that we threw in the bin. All right, it's probably a pound. So say 16 pounds, what, 16 times 25, what is that, $4? So $4 for a full motor, or you can cut it down to this, put a little bit of time into it. Not a whole lot. You guys seen what it took me to take that one apart. I still have to cut the copper off and pull it out. That's probably going to add another 5 minutes, say. You know. I don't know. It's always worth it to take it apart, especially when it's something this big. You know, obviously you don't want to be taking like stepper motors apart. There's no money in them, but these pool motors that actually have copper in them, definitely worth taking them apart. Always. As long as you have the means, the ability, and the space, it's worth it to take them apart. That turned $4 into easily $15, counting all the individual pieces. So, on average, you do triple your money. You really do on average by taking stuff apart. Back on the beat. This thing's got attachments with it. Premium pet hair cleanup tools. Ugh. Found a couple rotors. Nothing really out here today. This is the second trash day for the week in this neighborhood, so it's usually pretty light. I actually haven't even been out here in a long time. guess we need to start coming back out here. It looks like whoever was hitting this neighborhood stopped doing it apparently. Or it's just stuff they put out this morning that I'm finding. We'll see. Keep cruising around. There's definitely quite a few junk cars out here you could try to get. Maybe we'll have to start doing that. I haven't done that in a long time. Kind of got away from cars because they're a pain. It's always an issue. All I got's a car dolly, so I can only really get small cars. I can't get full sizes. Watch out, squirrel. That's probably the 7th house I've seen for sale out here. I wasn't recording because it didn't seem like we were going to find much out here. What is this? It's got a belt on it. We seem to be finding a few things. Figured it wouldn't be that great out here because of the rain. We found a bike. Should we take this TV? It's pretty heavy. It's got a speaker and everything in it. The DVD player. Yeah, we'll take it. Throw it in the shred. Found an ironing board, some sort of pot stand. Seen some stuff around the corner. Do something today, take in a scrap load, maybe figure something out. It looks like aluminum. Yeah, light pole. Well, unfortunately, these look like they're steel. Even the table is. The whole thing's steel. I guess we'll throw them on there. We ain't got much anything else really. The run's winding down already, so guess we'll get rid of this little load. No sense in taking it back to the house for nothing. Get rid of it now.